Hi, fifth grade. Now we're going to review long division with decimals. Let's begin. Here we have a problem. 4 and 58 hundredths divided by 1 and 2 tenths. Now we cannot begin a division problem when we have a decimal in the divisor. And the simplest way is to remember the rule of 10. We're going to move the decimal one place to the right. That will get rid of this decimal. And instead of 1 and 2 tenths, we have 12. However, if we move the decimal in the divisor, in order to keep it the same problem, we need to move the decimal inside in the dividend. So now, our problem is going to be 45 and 8 tenths divided by 12. This will give us the same answer, the same quotient, the same answer as our original problem, which was 4 and 58 tenths divided by 4 and 58 hundredths, divided by 1 and 2 tenths. This problem will give us the exact same quotient. Let's begin. 12 goes into 45. How many times? 3. 3 times 12 is 36. That is as close as we can get because if we used 4 times 12 would be 48, and that would be too big. We need a number less than 45. 3 times 12 is 36. Now, 5 minus 6 is not 1, if that's what you're thinking. Remember, we have to regroup. So 45 minus 36 leaves us with 9. Now we need to drop the 8. 12 goes into 98. How many times? Remember, we need a number on the roof and a subtraction problem for each one. Let's try 8. 8 times 12 is 96. And when you subtract, you get a 2. Now, because we already have a decimal, we can add a 0 to the end of the number and keep going because remember, we should have an answer that has at least 2 decimal places. So let's go ahead and add a 0. 12 goes into 20. How many times? Only once, because 2 times 12 would be 24, and that's too big. 1 times 12 is 12, and subtract, we get 8. We could add another 0 and keep going, but that wouldn't be even either. So we can stop here, and our answer is 3 and 81 hundredths. If you want to be super accurate, you would go to one more place and then round your answer. So let's go ahead and do that. 80 divided by 12, let's try 6. 6 times 12 is 72. Subtract, we get 8. That tells me that if we kept going, we would have a repeating number. 6 would repeat. So let's round 3 and 816 thousandths to 2 decimal places. So our final answer would be 3 and 82 hundredths.